Welcome to the Odds Checker Premier League Fantasy Football Challenge. My name is George Ellick and to my right I have Ryan Elliott alongside me. You may see the smile on my face and that is because I've made it 4 in a row. It's 4-1 to me. This is where every week Ryan and I have to choose a defender, a midfielder and a forward from the Premier League Fantasy Football. We can't choose 2 from the same team and our budget is 20 million. Last week I picked Benjamin Mendy who didn't even play. So I only had 2 players and I still won 10-8. So 4-1 to me. Should we move on?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, so we're going to move on now to our players. And first up, I am going to go first. And I have Aymeric Laporte. Man City go to Cardiff. I cannot see Cardiff scoring for the life of me. Laporte is a threat from set pieces as well. John Stones was dropped last weekend. There was a bit of a toss-up between those two, but you can never be sure if Stones is going to play. That's the second game that he's missed. Laporte has been ever present. I think he represents massive value at 5.5 million.
And I think Cardiff will shock Man City and win, so terrible one for you.
So that's you don't listen to him now. That's pretty obvious.
My one, I've gone for big Andy Robertson for Liverpool. He's got Southampton at home. Southampton, ordinary side. Liverpool going to tear them to shreds, and I can see Robertson getting at least 2 or 3 assists and a clean sheet, of course.
We'll come back to the 2 or 3 assists, but in midfield, I'm going to go for one of the hottest properties in the Premier League at the moment. I don't think he's quite getting the praise he deserves. Ryan Fraser, his incredible goal-scoring form, incredible form for Bournemouth, quickly becoming their best player, and they go to Burnley, who are a club who, the 1-0 defeat to Wolves may look like a better performance, but realistically, they were still as poor as ever, and I can see an attacking Bournemouth team really troubling Burnley here, and even if they don't get the win, I think they'll score a couple of goals, and Ryan Fraser will be central to that.
Yeah, Burnley are a mess. I can't really argue with you there. I've gone for Jimmy Maddison as my midfielder. He's got Huddersfield at home, obviously for Leicester. Huddersfield are just awful. And Leicester on a field, they've not had the best season so far, but they've got goals in them. He's going to feed Vardy through, get plenty of assists, plenty of goals. No brainer.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Robertson earlier, and anyone who saw the PSG game, the opening goal, what a ball that was into Daniel Sturridge, who was a surprise starter for Liverpool, and I'm going to go with him here. They play against Southampton at home, and it seems like a very obvious decision to rest one of their star 3 players, one of Salah, Mane, or the half-fit or half-blind Roberto Firmino. So I think that Sturridge, after scoring, it would be a bit of a waste for Jurgen Klopp to drop him after that. So at 5.6 against a poorest Southampton team, and again that I expect Liverpool to rout. I do agree that Robertson will be getting the assists, but it'll be Sturridge who will be getting the goals.
Well, unlike you, I've gone for someone who definitely will play. I've gone for Wilfried Zaha. As much as it pains me to say, Hodgson, even if he did have one eye, would still play him every single game. He's got Newcastle at home. Newcastle, there's a whole cliche about rougher targeting games, and he'll target Palace, but that'll leave him a little bit more open at the back. We've got a few injury problems too, and Zaha could have a field day against them.
Talk about cliches and then talk about someone having a field day. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Odds Checker YouTube channel, so you can see all of Ryan's tips. He has tips for every televised game and most big games on the weekend, the Premier League and Europe and everything. He's winning money as well if you follow his tips. So follow those, and all our other video content goes there before anywhere else.